The Taos Hum, the persistent sound that no one can explain. Welcome to Moonlit by Kay, where we explore the strange and unexplained. Tonight, we listen closely to the Taos Hum, a mysterious, low-frequency sound that has baffled residents of Taos, New Mexico for decades. Can you imagine hearing a constant, persistent hum that no one else seems to notice? What could be causing it? In the next few moments, we'll explore the origins of this curious phenomenon, the scientific investigations undertaken, and the theories surrounding its elusive source. So take a deep breath and let the calming ambience wash over you as we dive into this auditory enigma. Stay with me, for the truth behind the hum might surprise you. Chapter 1. The hum begins. Our story begins in the small, serene town of Taos, New Mexico. Known for its picturesque landscapes and rich cultural history. Taos is nestled in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, far from the noise of modern cities. Yet, in this peaceful setting, some residents began reporting something odd. A low, constant hum. For some, it was a distant sound barely audible, while others described it as a persistent, almost unbearable vibration deep in their ears. Close your eyes and imagine the quiet beauty of a New Mexico evening. The breeze through the desert, the gentle rustling of leaves. Now imagine a soft, low-frequency hum interrupting that tranquility. Just barely there, yet impossible to ignore. Some people have compared the sound to the hum of distant machinery, others to a diesel engine idling far away. But strangely, not everyone can hear it. In fact, only about 2% of the population in Taos claims to hear the hum. This phenomenon gained widespread attention in the early 1990s when residents began voicing their experiences. They described sleepless nights, headaches, and a growing sense of frustration. But what could be causing this sound? And why could only certain people hear it? Chapter 2. Scientific Investigations. As reports of the hum continued to grow, scientists took notice. In 1993, a group of researchers from the University of New Mexico traveled to Taos to investigate. Their goal was to determine whether the hum was a real, physical sound or simply a product of people's imagination. They used sensitive microphones and sound detection equipment to try to capture the hum and pinpoint its source. But despite their best efforts, they could detect nothing unusual. Imagine the quiet stillness of the desert, broken only by the sound of the wind. Researchers carefully setting up their instruments, listening intently for any sign of the hum. Yet, nothing. The sound, it seemed, defied explanation. Theories began to emerge. Some suggested that the hum could be the result of infrasound, low frequency sound waves that are below the range of human hearing, yet can still cause physical sensations. Others speculated that the hum could be related to seismic activity, underground vibrations that might be creating an audible sound in certain sensitive individuals. Despite these theories, there has never been a definitive scientific explanation for the Taos hum. No physical source has ever been identified, and no measurable sound has ever been recorded. It remains a mystery, one that exists only for those who can hear it. Chapter 3: The Theories and Explanations. Over the years, various explanations have been proposed to explain the Taos hum. Some believe it's caused by man-made sources, such as high-frequency electromagnetic waves, industrial equipment, or even power lines. And others suggest it could be natural, perhaps caused by the Earth's magnetic field, or subtle shifts in the tectonic plates beneath the surface. Then there are the more speculative theories. Some believe the hum is linked to extraterrestrial activity, a signal from another world that only a few people are attuned to hear. Others suggest it could be a form of mass psychogenic illness, where the power of suggestion leads people to believe they're hearing something that isn't really there. No matter the theory, one thing is clear. The hum has a very real impact on those who hear it. For some, it's a mild annoyance, a faint sound that fades into the background. But for others, it's a constant source of stress, disrupting their sleep and causing physical discomfort. Some have even moved away from Taos in an attempt to escape the sound. Now, as you reflect on these possibilities, let yourself remain open to the wonder and mystery of the world around us. Not every question has a clear answer, and that's okay. Sometimes the beauty lies in the unknown. Chapter 4: The Unsolved Mystery. After decades of investigation, the Taos hum remains unexplained. Scientists continue to study it, and new reports still emerge from other parts of the world. The hum isn't unique to Taos. Similar sounds have been reported in places like Windsor, Ontario, Bristol, England. But Taos remains the most well-known, a place where the hum is as much a part of the landscape as the mountains and the desert. For those who hear it, the hum is an ever-present part of their lives. Some have learned to live with it, while others continue to seek answers. But for the rest of us, the hum remains an intriguing mystery, one that invites us to consider the limits of our perception and the mysteries of the world around us. As we come to the end of this quiet exploration, let the story of the Taos hum remind you that not everything needs to be fully understood. The world is full of strange and wonderful phenomena. some of which defy explanation. And perhaps that's what makes life so intriguing. The idea that there are still mysteries left to uncover. Thank you for joining me tonight as we explored the mystery of the Taos Hum. Whether you believe in a scientific explanation, a natural cause, or something more otherworldly, the hum reminds us that the world is filled with sounds and experiences that are beyond our understanding. Sleep well tonight, and remember, even the unknown can be a source of calm and wonder.